Hello, everyone, and welcome. You can sense it through the pageantry, the tradition, the electricity that permeates this place as we get set for a terrific game. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. All right, guys, here's our first look at this offense today. Here he comes, and any time this guy touches the ball, and he will touch it plenty, a bolt of electricity just goes through the stadium, David.
And they'll feature him. They'll give him the ball, like you said, a lot, early, often. And he's a guy that can make game-breaking plays. The offense is built around his ability to run the football, Jesse, make big plays for this offense.
Yeah, he really shoulders the load, right, in more ways than one. The offense goes as this guy goes. So it's going to be important in this one. They get him going early and often.
Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Ball's out. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
Line gets set, first down. Quick strike complete. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Spears. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third down, going up top. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
What can't you say about how dominant this guy has been each and every week? He's making a case for the Heisman Trophy. He's making a case for every major college football award. He's making a case to be the #1 overall pick in the NFL draft. That's now his 20th sack of the season.
And here comes the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Calls his own number. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
On second down, looking again to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. No one's going to get him. Touchdown.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap it off with a play that can build momentum, a 78-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. The defense coming up big there. The sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Looking to pass on second down. Quick completion on the out. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Pressure coming. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
That first down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 16. The give to the tailback. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. The throw. Got it in the middle. It's Spears. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. A first down for the offense. He leaves it with his back. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Fast motion from the offense. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Offense set on first down. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
So after the first down run, here's second down. Goes to the option. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And into the end zone for a touchdown.
Hey, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish that thing off in style with a 49-yard touchdown run. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Gonna run it. It's Spears. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Gets it out fast. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Now on 2nd and short after that pickup. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Makes the catch. It's Spears. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Wide open downfield. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And it's another 1st and 10 play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a spot in the middle. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. The give to the back. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. 1st and goal and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. It's a much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
Lining up to add another. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the move from inside his 5. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Heading in the opposite. Crank it up in the 2nd. First down to start the drive after the break. They'll run the option. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Quick completion on the out route. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
Wide receiver shows motion. On the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And great job getting in the backfield, making it very difficult to him to make reads and understand what the heck's going on, bottling him up. That's the biggest thing. When you play a running quarterback, you want to bottle him up. You want to set those edges really, really firm and make him turn back inside where all the big boys are coming, and you don't let that speed get to the outside.
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off, and he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
Motion from the offense. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Trying to escape and get it himself. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
2nd down coming up. Quick handoff. Can't get him to the ground. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. They'll ride the hot hand. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game, running the football.
Runs through the tackle. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting his tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, this offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running with authority on this drive.
And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering for the score. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Looking to throw. He caught it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
I'll say this, man, in college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackling.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Snap it to the back. Slams into the end zone for a touchdown. There have been mini-series, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
Frustrating when you're a defensive guy time and time again trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. He's going to pass. He makes the connection. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. It's complete to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. He's got an open man. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll throw it on 1st down. Gets open down the middle. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Zings it complete to the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on 1st down. Complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. It's 1st down from the 11. He's looking to throw it. Lets it fly. And that one is right on target if his target was the 1st row. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. That is no good. Guys, the missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Looking to go up top on 1st down. He's going up top. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone to take a deep breath and digest what we just saw in Oxford, Ohio. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Yager Stadium there on Weed Eubank Way.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. All lined up and ready to go for a great second half ahead. And they desperately wanted to. They'll take the touchback. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. Quick touch pass to the receiver. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. On the move, it's Spears. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. And And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Makes the catch. It's Stamania. And they pick up just a few on that completion. This offense has a second down play. They go to the ground. Sweet feet on the move. Brought down after a pickup of 5 yards down to the 10. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. He'll set up to throw. Quickly complete. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the end zone. Velcro on the hands, and it's a touchdown.
That is so impressive. Not only was it a great catch, but also he made sure he had 1 foot in bounds to get the touchdown. Beautiful job.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. San Jose State has the lead right now, but if this team is it's that no lead is safe inside Old Spartan Stadium. They're up by 4 over Boise State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
An ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. So they'll get a fresh set of downs thanks to that roughing the passer penalty. It's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
And David, how demoralizing does it have to be for a defense when you know they're going to run it, everyone in the stadium knows they're going to run it, and still you cannot stop it?
There's nothing more demoralizing as a defensive lineman because it ticks you off. It gets in your head. You know that guy's going to come off and smack you, and you got to do something about it. I think the defense, maybe time to start committing more guys to stopping that run, not worrying about the pass as much.
They'll go with a direct snap. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. He caught it. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
A very productive play on first down has now set us up with this 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll return it. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Offense getting set for first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Complete to the right. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking to move it through the air. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Using the quick game. And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the 3rd quarter. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Quickly complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, and still short of the first down. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. They keep attacking through the air. He's got it. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. They'll throw it on first down. Getting some heat. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And that's the 4th sack this offensive line has given up today. And guess what? You thought they'd be better. Last week, they got their butts chewed out. 6 sacks they gave up. This week, on their way to doing it again, this offensive line has to step up.
Big first down sack for the defense. Brings up 2nd down. The back goes in motion. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Spears. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. He'll keep it himself. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down.
In the situation we're in, down 2 possessions, they obviously had to go for that one. And because they're not able to come up with it, it looks like they're going to be leaving this stadium with an L.
The offense set for a 1st down play. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll go to the air. Makes his connection. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Here comes the hurry up.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
That didn't bust for a long one, but now 3rd down becomes very manageable. It's not 3rd in eternity. Now the whole playbook, short passing game, long passing game, all of it's available.
So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. They get to the line quickly.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
And I think a lot of times when offenses run these counters, you're going to fake one way, right? Pull guys the other direction. If you can get some penetration really quickly, get behind those pullers, you got a chance to get in the backfield, just like right there, and create a TFO.
Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. On the option. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
And you go, oof. You start to breathe a little deeper on the sidelines. You felt really, really comfortable having the big lead to +2 possessions in the 4th quarter. But now you gave the ball back. You put yourself in a position where you're going to have to earn it a little bit more now.
They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
Gain of 18. And that's a 1st down for the offense.
He's going to pass. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. Late in the game, and the confidence is building. If only there's enough time to finish.
Time is ticking, but, man, you gave yourself a chance now. Now the defense, go out, do your job. We got the momentum. If you give me the ball back, I'm going to win. Let's go, defense.
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. TCU is currently trailing, but if this young star, he could join former Heisman winner Davey O'Brien among the legends to wear that uniform. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to UTSA. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be 3rd down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Fires to the big fella. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Well, I know everyone expected this guy to put up big numbers, but I don't know if anyone thought he could go for over 2,000 receiving yards on the year, but he did with that last catch. Wow.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. He wants to throw. Going over the top. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Now 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to him. And they got him for the sack. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. This 3rd down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking the shot. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Off to the races to the right. All the way into the end zone for a touchdown. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He's got the tight end. He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28. On 2nd down, looking to throw. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting a big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Direct snap. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Throws to the wideout. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Forced out of the pocket. He's going to run it. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the right. Punches it into the hallelujah land for a touchdown. These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, it would take a miracle for the defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer coming now.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. On first down, here comes this offense. Fires to the tight end.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some heat. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a 2nd time in this one. Fires to the right. Finds his man and they convert. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Line getting set on 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd down.
He's looking to throw. With the catch, it's Demania. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. And it's incomplete, a missed opportunity.
This is exactly how you do. A situation where you can have all the easy stuff. We're not giving up the big play. The defense understands the situation, forces the incompletion, and now has a chance to just take that beautiful victory formation, run the clock, and get...
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And they are in for the score here late in the 4th quarter.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
The extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. To the air on first down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. After this, it'll be a wrap. Dialing up the 2nd down pass play. It looked like a catch, but they'll say he was out of bounds. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.